Hello Scorpio, this is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your August 2023 tarot forecast. I hope this reading finds you happy and well and in an attitude of gratitude. So if this is your first time here, welcome, thank you. Please, if you're capable, able, or desire, it would be a great help though. Please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification button, and share. If you know your moon and rising sign, I would recommend going to go find those videos, watching those, and perhaps maybe it'll bring everything full circle for you or give you a little bit more understanding of the month of August. If you are a return viewer, hello, hi, how are you? Thank you for coming back. Thank you for returning. Very grateful for all of you here. So Scorpio, let's see what your August 2023 energy reading is. So here we go. 3 times, side shuffle, looking for 3 cards to pop out. So we have, so the first card was walking away, adjacent possibilities, and yin and yang. So what I want to say to you, Scorpio, is walking away creates fresh starts. Adjacent possibilities are those fresh starts. And yin and yang wants you to make sure that you are not walking away from the opportunity or possibility that could bring your life back into balance. So you're making the first move, Scorpio, by walking away from what has been holding you back or maybe keeping you inside the box. You're stepping into balance, you're stepping into stability, you're cutting cords from the things that have held you back or the people and situations that are no longer conducive to your happiness, growth, or forward movement. You're also coming into a time of blossoming abundance, blossoming power, blossoming connection to spirit. And you're looking behind you to get a good picture of what not to do, right? This is the direction that, or whatever it is that is behind you that you're looking at, you're doing so to remind yourself that that is what I no longer want to be a part of. That is no longer what I want to spend my energy on. Instead, I'm going to walk away from this and walk away to all the opportunities and possibilities that surround me. The moment that you walk out that gate and cut ties is the moment that you recognize that there was so much more to your life and what you were living for than what you were living for. And yin and yang wants you to recognize that, right? It wants you to recognize that you were walking away from something that wasn't conducive to your happiness and growth. You were bringing in balance and stability and opportunity. You're cutting ties and cords from everything that no longer serves you, right? So we're here now. And now you're walking into adjacent opportunities and possibilities. So we are no longer this. We are no longer that. We are now here. And I also want to say that not to limit yourself to one opportunity or possibility, right? If there are many opportunities and possibilities that are being presented to you, then try to dabble your toes a little bit in each one. I also want to point out the blue here and the yellow here, speaking your truth, using your intuition. The pink here or the red is passion, it's joy, it's newness, it's divine feminine. So we are taking back control. You are Scorpio. You are taking back control. You are stepping out of your comfort zone. You are cutting cords to what no longer serves you. You are coming back into a time of growth, stability, and balance. You are blossoming. You are making sure that you recognize all of these things and keep them in your little mental box so you no longer go back to where you were. You have all of these opportunities and possibilities in front of you, and this is going to be a great time of balance, of speaking your truth, using your intuition, and a great time of forward movement and new opportunities. And they can be anywhere, so make sure that you are paying attention. Make sure that you're not stepping out of this confined space with blinders on and only looking forward, because opportunities and possibilities can come from the left, they can come from the right, they can come from above, they can come from below. Just make sure that they're not the same opportunities that are behind you that you've already had a run-in with. So look at that. The World card, the wind of change blowing through, blowing you in a completely different direction. You know what wind does to a spark? Wind ignites that spark and creates a fire. That's what wind does. If that spark from the magician within yourself is strong enough, the wind from the World card, the wind from the change, the wind from walking away, the wind from cutting ties, the wind from the ascension, the wind from the transformation, could ignite a fire within you that is so intense, there isn't anything that you won't be able to do. Anything. We have new ideas coming in. I call this the He-Man card, because you remember back in the day there was He-Man, and whenever he needed his special powers, he would lift his sword to the heavens, and the gods would ignite his sword with lightning, and then he would turn into He-Man. So the broom talks about we're not moving backwards, we're not going back. The broom starts, the new beginning starts here, starts now, and we're moving forward. And the Five of Swords is feeling that you have to fight for or compromise your integrity for or compete for this great change and these opportunities and possibilities and all of that. That isn't true. You don't have to compete or fight for anything. You don't have to compromise your integrity. You don't have to go around defeating people. This isn't a battle of the roses here. This isn't Game of Thrones. You're capable of creating all of this shift and all of this change and this spark of magic within you without combat, without feeling that you have to defend or fight, right? If someone is against you creating all of this change in your life, then you can cut ties with that people or those persons. You don't have to have hand-to-hand combat. You don't have to defeat anybody. You don't have to compete. All you have to do is walk away. All you have to do is cut cords, cut ties with them. Fuck that noise. We don't need any of your drama over here. Thank you very much. So when you walk away from all of that nonsense, you now have this wonderful opportunity to choose what you want to do, right? And here's what I want to say about the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is constantly on defense, it's constantly in a defending position, right? Yes, moving forward, but if you're constantly looking around to make sure that other people aren't causing drama in your life, then you're missing out on what you've been working for. You're missing out on those opportunities and possibilities. You're missing out on the change. You're missing out on the ignition of that spark. You're missing out on all of the wonderful things that you are creating or choosing to be a part of your life, right? Stop allowing other people to distract you from this new adventure or this transformation or transition that you're about to embark on. So we have the King of Pentacles, very loyal, very loyal. There's growth here, there's transition here, there's groundedness here, there's opportunity, prosperity, and abundance. So the King of Pentacles is called the Midas touch man, right? Now it seems like since you've taken control and changed direction and made the decisions that you needed to make that is best for you, now you're stepping into this time of abundance and prosperity and loyalty and security and growth and happiness. It's like having my cake and eating it too sort of thing. But there has to be a moment of the Hierophant and the High Priestess. There has to be this moment of connecting with divine, connecting with spirit. There has to be this moment of learning and putting all of your assets to use. So the Hierophant you now become the teacher. You went from being the student, you now become the teacher. You are the magician. You are lighting this spark for something grander in your life. We have the magician, the world. We have the Hierophant and the High Priestess. And we are on this mission to not only better ourselves financially, but better ourselves emotionally and spiritually. There is this mission to choose the life that you desire without any input from anybody else. It's like I want to be on this journey alone, so I know that I can do this. I know that I am capable of doing this by myself. I'm walking away, taking nobody with me, cutting cords of those who don't support me. I am coming into a time of a balance and stability. I am creating a spark within me that the wind from the world card is igniting into this wonderful fire, this fire within me. I stand underneath the sky of where the gods live. I raise up my sword, and they illuminate the sword with their energy and their fire. And from that, I get all of these wonderful ideas. I am able to speak these ideas out to the universe. I'm able to go forward. I am able to speak my truth, and I am able to create from that. I am able to speak to the universe what I want, need, and desire, and I am able to create that without all of these trials and tribulations. I am able to go forward and make the decisions I need to make that benefit me in my life. I don't need to be overly protective of what I'm creating here, because I am creating this from spirit. I am creating this from making the decisions that I needed to make in my life and getting back into balance with me. I am loyal to the cause. I use my intuition. I am growing. I am in a place of connecting to spirit, a place of serenity, a place of peace, a place of being grounded. I am in a place of balance, and I'm in a place of stability. I am also in a place of acknowledging my higher power, learning what that is, and using it to help me on this path. Now, the Hierophant is a card of not only connecting with spirit, but it's sometimes a card that talks about staying with inside the societal norm box, right? Doing all of this, but doing it from it's weird that it's weird because the Hierophant talks about doing things the traditional way, right? There is nothing traditional about everything that you're going through. There is nothing traditional about allowing the winds of change to ignite that spark and turn that spark into a fire. There is nothing traditional about spirit offering you all of these ideas and igniting those ideas into passion, and then you choosing what it is that you desire to do with those by looking at all these other opportunities and possibilities. So what I want to say here is that people see you. You're being seen. You have been heard. You have been seen. People are recognizing you, appreciating you. The Six of Wands is a time of success. It's a time of abundance. It's a time of appreciation, a time of recognition. You are well on your way to something powerful, to something beautiful, to something life-changing. And all you have to do it is to walk away from what has been holding you back and walk into a world that you may have been afraid to do, right? So this is stepping out of your comfort zone. This is stepping out of the box, stepping out of the mold, stepping out of tradition and into what feels comfortable to you. And again, it's not about fighting. It's not about competition. It's not about getting the better of someone. It's not about all of that. It's about walking your truth, speaking your truth, feeling your truth, expressing your truth, and walking the walk and talking the talk, making the decisions that you need to make on what direction you choose to go into, and then being that human having a spiritual experience / spirit having a human experience, and knowing that you are in this co-creation relationship with Spirit, and that Spirit would love nothing more than to see you evolve into something, someone abundant and prosperous. So this is going to be an interesting journey for you, but it doesn't have to be a battle, right? I think sometimes we think that we have to struggle because society says so. I think sometimes we think that we have to pay our dues because society says so. And I think that sometimes society keeps people in this position of weakness or uncertainty or doubt because of the rules that come with society. And I think in the beginning, people, before all of these things were put into our heads about how we had to, do this, and this in order to become. And the people who spout that shit are already the people who are up here living their best lives, trying to keep people like us down here from living our best lives. But by connecting with one's higher self and recognizing who you truly are, you are able to go up here and to live that best life. And you're not going to do it by manipulating people or crawfishing people. You're not going to do it by hurting people or banishing people. You're not going to even give a shit about anybody else, because this is all about you. It's not about them. Travel. Empowerment. Yes, I love that card. So as I said, this is a journey for you, right? A journey of confidence, a journey of empowerment, a journey of illuminating this confidence and this empowerment, right? This is the heavens. This is God. This is your angels. This is your guides. This is the hermit. There's a lantern on the front of this boat, and it helps you guide your way. And the closer and closer and closer you get to that empowerment, to that confidence, to that change, the spark within yourself ignites. It illuminates a little bit more, and a little bit more, until there is this feeling of inspiration that burns inside of you, to where you just need to go out into the world and share who you are with confidence, with stability, with balance. There is a dormant power that lays inside of you, Scorpio. It's time to let it out. It's scratching to get out. It's scratching to be free. It's scratching to be empowered. It's scratching to be filled with confidence. It's scratching to make its own decisions. It's scratching to go out into the world and see what it's capable of. Allow yourself that opportunity. Step into your confidence, gain your power back, and then go out into the world and find your truth. And that's okay. And don't struggle. Don't struggle. One day at a time. As I always say when my boyfriend is driving, take it easy. Just take it easy. Have a great and wonderful day, Scorpio. Talk later. Bye.